Do you think you need a suitcase to pack for a 7-day trip? I used to think so too until I figured out how to pack all of this in just a backpack. Whether you're going to the beach, to the mountains, or to visit family, this system works. And I am about to show you how to get all of this in a backpack. I'm Gwen Rutz, and I am here to help you simplify your life and your packing. Here's the problem that I had with packing. For one, I would consistently overpack. And I discovered I was an overpacker when we started cruising 12 cruises ago. And on those cruises, whenever I would get home from a cruise, I would discover I packed so many things I never even used. And the worst part of a trip is putting everything away once you get home. And to have a bunch of stuff to put away that you never use was a massive waste of time. I decided I've got to figure out how to pack lighter. All right, the second reason I went to the backpack is on a cruise, we do a self-assist, which means that you carry your own luggage off. Which means then if you are, say, on deck 10, you've got 10 flights of stairs to carry that suitcase down. We kind of have this rule when we cruise, we never use an elevator. Just a thing with us. For one, they're packed and it's hard to get in an elevator whenever you are leaving a cruise ship. So we would lug these big old suitcases down the stairs, crowded with everybody else. I thought there's got to be a better way. I challenged myself, can I get everything in a backpack? And I can, and I'm about to show you how. All right, this is the backpack that I'm using. This is an e-bag that I got off of Amazon, which actually, if you go to find it now, it will take you to the Samsonite site. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but now it's a Samsonite bag. But I will link some options in here for you. Here's the thing about packing in a backpack is you want to get a clamshell backpack, which means that it's going to open up just like a regular suitcase does. This is a key. You don't want to be trying to stuff all that stuff down the top of a backpack. So it opens up just like a suitcase. This has the divider, which is nice. Here are our straps, the mesh bag. We've got the outside pocket for your essentials. This little pocket on top, this is where I keep power cords, food, with whatever the case may be, often food. This one has a pocket on the side. It has a padded pocket here in the back for my laptop, and then there are some other pockets in there. It has your sleeve if you want to, attach it to a roller or something. And then for this one, the pockets, it's got nice pockets on the inside as well. Here's a mesh bag, another pocket, zipper, so lots of zipper pockets. So I'm a big fan of this bag, and it has worn really well. I don't know why I'm zipping that up. I'm fixing to use it. So that's the first key. You got to have a clamshell. And then packing cubes. I'm going to put all this in 6 packing cubes. And these are actually designed to fit this backpack. So I've got the large one, and then I've got a few other sizes. I'll show you what those are in a minute. Packing cubes, huge. And then I've also got a few other bags I'll show you, and I've got 2 shoe bags, and all of this is going into here. So the clothing that I'm taking for this 7-day trip, 3 pair of jeans, I've got 1 jogger, I've got 6 pieces of workout clothes, I've got 2 pair of shoes, I have 7 pair of underwear, I've got 10 socks. I'm kind of picky about my socks. And I've got laundry sheets, power cords, my computer. I've got my mirror, all my supplements, my toiletries, all that. And we're going to get started going in the backpack. I put my heavier denim things together, and those are going to go in the bottom of the backpack. And it's going to keep everything from wrinkling. And then in the next one, I'm going to put all of my shirts and my workout clothes together. In my next video, I'll show you a variety of ways to fold these, because I fold them differently depending on which packing cube I'm using, and I highly recommend Packing Cubes. It will keep your clothes so much nicer and so much easier for when you're traveling. If you have to get in your bag, you don't have to dig through a whole bunch of things to get to what you need. I just like it all separate. And these oblong bags I really like for smaller items, and it just kind of keeps everything contained. I love the smaller oblong to where everything is kind of compartmentalized. I took a Ziploc bag. That's my swimsuit in case I needed that or needed to put away if it was a little bit damp. So I just included the Ziploc bag with it. I could have separated my supplements out and put them in smaller, like day containers, but I didn't care. It was fine. So I just packed them all in there. I didn't want to take the time to divide them up. These oblong bags are also great for hairbrushes, flat irons, curling irons, and things like that. So those work really great. And then I didn't know if there was a hairdryer in the Airbnb. So I packed my hairdryer. I actually could have left it, but so that everything, I knew where everything was in each bag. I love the shoe bags so I can keep all my shoes, off of my clothes and keep all of my clothes protected. So shoe bags are great. That Earth Breeze, that is laundry detergent. So you can, in case you need to do some laundry, you don't have to lug around jugs of detergent. I like to keep my power cords in a separate Ziploc bag. I put that on the outside of the backpack, so I have easy access to those. And then I put all these together in the backpack, and it's just kind of a game of Tetris that you just have to kind of rearrange and see how it fits. But I love the individual. I'm a huge fan of Packing Cubes, and just rearrange them until they all just fit and lay flat and lay nicely on there. I learned my lesson with a couple of broken mirrors that you just want to sandwich your mirror in between your clothing so it stays nice that way. And then I put that's really great laundry detergent. Just one of those is fantastic. Put that on top, and everything kind of just stays really contained, and it's zipped up easily. I like the backpack rather than rollers, because some places, if you're on dirt roads or stairs at cobblestone streets, which rollers are illegal in some places. So, that's why I like the convenience of a backpack. My laptop is fit nicely in there. And you just want to make sure that your straps are comfortable. This is a really comfortable bag. It doesn't cut in or anything like that. And it cinches in the front as well. And then I just weighed the bag, and it came in at about 30 pounds, which was just right for me. Now the straps for this bag are tucked inside. That way, whenever you store it, you can just put these away, and then you don't have to have straps hanging out everywhere. And then with this clip, they just clip on here. Get this one clipped on here. And then we saw this pack was 30 pounds, which is fine for me to carry. Of course, these are adjustable. Put it on and away you go. Okay, so let me show you the. All right, but first, I put on my crossbody bag for my purse. All right, and then away we go, and I'm ready. And whenever I'm standing, it really is. It's just fine. It's not too heavy. I can walk all over. I can go up and down stairs. And of course, you just make it as heavy or light as works for you. But I still had plenty of room in there. I don't always put my jacket in. Sometimes I wear my jacket, but I put that in, and I added a few extra things in there. But pretty much that's it. This is so much simpler than a suitcase. And as well, if you want to carry it as a suitcase, it's got the handle on that side. It's got the handle at the top. So if that's how you choose to do it, just carry it like that. And I highly suggest getting a backpack for your next trip. That's 7 days. If you backpack, if you pack light, if you have a problem with overpacking, put it in the comments and let me know your packing style. And if this has been helpful, let me know and give me a comment. Subscribe if you choose. I appreciate you watching. Happy travels and keep it simple.